apartment that the lady lived in that was a dressmaker. She was divorced, which wasn't heard of in the late 1800s, pretty close to 1900, and she shot and killed a man here. She was a dressmaker, and I found this upstairs in the old stuff, and I looked and it's got hand stitching in it. It started out as a Washington hotel, and then at one time they turned it into apartments. Check out the ceramic tile on the ceiling.
Oh, wow. They went all out, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's an old tub.
What was that? You just hear it?
Yeah.
Sound like chunk with that.
They're tapping. They're tapping.
Should we let somebody in here?
These are some things I found up here. Someone told me that the Civil War Round Table used to meet up here. This is all the old woodwork and stuff, but the strange part about up here is this. And I pushed everything back. And I said, Richard, there's something different about this wood. And see how it's cut right here? Whoa. See how that little mark is? So I insisted to take it up, and I found a matchbook over 100 years old and a carpenter's pencil. I thought that was pretty cool. This is unexplainable. It's just a room with
Right.
shelves in it.
Oh, what was on the other side of that?
A window.
Just a window?
Uh-huh. And it has people here and a peephole for the person in the room.
Really? What do you think they could have?
Did you just hear something?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just hear a voice?
Like a female.
Yeah, like, yeah.
What do you think they? What do you think?
Oh, is that old? I work too much up here I don't pay attention.
Singer room 7.
The only thing is that floor. I mean, that's pretty wild for me to be
That's not real.
led to that. Because there used to be a wall separating those rooms. Right here, there's another peephole. I know what I feel like happened in there, but I'll wait and see if you guys pick anything up. The basement's rumored to have been a speakeasy.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm. I hear walking. So what have people experienced up here?
No one's investigated it before.
I mean, working on the building.
I've probably only worked up here 2.5 days. And this whole room was full and sweeping, and we talked, and I try not to notice anything. That's the honest truth, because I don't like being up here. There's something odd about up here.
It's like they would lock them in there, but then they'd have the people to maybe check on them, or maybe one to give them a piece of bread, or I mean, that's just weird.
It is. I don't know if they put a child in there, what time they prostituted. Since day one, I have felt like there's something to do with abortion up here. And
It's
see-
kind of like you're fine until you walk in there. But then when you walk in there, that's when you get the
Yeah,
creepy feeling.
I
Of
agree.
something like somebody's watching you.
They say that there were a couple men out here on the street, and according to the newspaper article, they said it was a misty night, and they saw the flash, and they looked up the stairway and into the hall, and then it was so dark that you couldn't see a ghost. And that's in the newspaper article.
Okay.
But the man that was killed, W.P. Arney, I guess he had told his doctor some very vulgar things about this woman. In today's age, I guess you would say more like a rapist almost. Things that she was going to do to him. And he was up here that night, and there was somebody else too. And I guess, from what I gather, he pushed himself on her and called her names and put her down, and was trying to take advantage of her. So she shot him. And in the trial, it even said that they wondered if it was an act of God, her killing him. That's what kind of character he had. And the doctor testified in the court. They said they made all the women leave the courtroom because what he had to say was too disgusting for women to hear and to put in print. And she just lived up here making dresses. But she was known to favor seeing men, is what the local historian says. Now, the owner told me that one time she was in here making toast, and she ran out of bread, and she said, "Oh, I need some more bread." And she came around to the pantry, which is right over here, and the bread was just hanging in the air. And she called her son in, and he came in, and they just stood there for a minute staring at it. And he said, "If you don't mind, Mom needs that bread," and it dropped. And then another time, the toaster went flying across the counter in here. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Watch your steps, they're to the right. There has been a couple people that have come down in here and don't like the way it feels. And the reason for that is someone was sitting at their desk right here and committed suicide. They shot themselves. And I don't want to mention the name because there's a living family member still alive, so out of respect.
Okay.
And the basement's to the right. This is the part that was rumored to be the speakeasy. In there. Just yesterday we found one of my gloves there. It should have been upstairs. I haven't even used those gloves. They've just been here. I don't know how it got there. And then over here, there used to be a way to go upstairs, and I was over here doing I had walked here to look in there to see if there's anything I was going to take out, and I heard like a man grumble at me. That was it. I didn't care what was in there. I just left the area.
Cheer that. Hurt the steps again. Sounds like somebody was walking up there.
I will say that in the Rainbow Room, sometimes I hear an old-fashioned phone ring. And I don't like this area of the basement at all, so I'm just going to stay here.
Why don't you like this area?
Over there.
I mean, what do you feel?
Well, I couldn't go into the second part the other day, and so I sensed something. So I started videoing, and I caught something rush up to me, say hey, and then it tapped 3 times on my phone. I'll go in so far with you.
These lights kind of remind me of Stranger Things.
I just bought those
I think they're cool.
because I don't like working down here in the dark. I was standing in that doorway, and my focus was perfectly clear on my cell phone, and then I hear, hey, and then tap, 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 like a nail on my cell phone, and I just knew there was something standing in front of me. I left the room. Later on, I had to go back because I was determined to get the room decent for you to be able to come here. And there was something standing behind me the whole time, so I don't like this room at all. I'll push myself for you guys. How's that?
That'll work.
This used to be some kind of a window. So I don't, did you hear that?
Yeah. Heard something.
I hit it, and there's something in here. I found a lot of neat old things here, but it's hard to see, but it says something like hats or something. And I guess they used to put men's hats on there.
HAMR hats. HATS. Looks like little faces staring at you, don't it?
It's kind of strange.
Okay, so right now we're at 101 Main Street in Winchester, Indiana, getting ready to start the investigation. We've already had some weird happen, so we're gonna start back in this room. Okay, we got an alarm in there. Let's set another alarm in this room. Feel how much creepier it is in this room. So earlier when we were walking through this room, it sounded like one of these freaking boxes got flung across. Is there anybody in this room with us? Who is the one that moved one of these boxes? Who is the one that moved one of these boxes?
There's a female that said, yeah.
Are you back here?
Are you walking?
Uh-uh.
Oh, she said not to walk back here.
Oh, that's right. The floor was falling in. It's a good thing I didn't walk back there. Here, I'll just stick this on this shelf over here.
Yeah, but something threw a freaking box.
If you were the person that moved something back in that area, could you please do that again? Let's back off a little bit.
Oh, did you hear it walking?
Yeah, just keep filming.
I am.
Arnie, we heard a story that you were shot in this building. Who shot you? Some of the reports coming from this building are people hearing footsteps, disembodied voices, being touched, and even claims from the previous owner and the new owner of poltergeist activity, objects being moved. That could go with if something did fly off out of one of those boxes like that.
Yeah. It was loud, whatever it was.
I wish we were filming at the point. You want to go down the basement? Just leave that alarm up here?
Yeah.
Because the basements were really where people were afraid. It may set the alarm off, to follow us down here.
Okay, Sean, you stay up here. No. I'm alarmed.
This might be one of the darkest basements. Flip your screen a little bit, Rocky.
Give me a second.
If something happens, you're not getting out of this basement very quick.
Oh, shit. Can you see it, Sean?
Let's start back in that room where Rowana had something touch her.
Josh?
Oh, that breeze, right
No,
there.
I just went to the right, behind you under them steps.
A cold breeze just flew right by me. Something on the hard floor. Who are you? soon as you, right before you said that, a cold breeze.
It went right behind you, like under them steps.
We mean you no harm. Are you able to communicate with us? Let's push our way back there. Can I go through this way?
Oh, I can't see that.
No,
No.
not this way.
Which
You gotta
way?
go to the left or right by them steps and then to the right.
Yeah, you spend 2 days watching Stranger Things, and these lights freak the out of you. I cannot see anything, guys.
Oh, go to your right. Right.
Are we in a room?
Yeah.
To your left, there's chairs.
We gotta keep going back deeper.
Okay, but I can't see. Somebody flip the
Just go to your
screen.
left.
We've been in a lot of basements. This might be the creepiest basement I think I've ever been in my life. Arnie, are you back here with us? You guys hear walking?
It's back here, behind me.
Walking.
Yeah.
It's okay to come in here. What's back there?
It goes further back.
Okay, turn your light so I can see. Just flip on your, oh, that's all right.
We look.
What's that?
Josh, we gotta go over here to the
Wait, shh. What the hell was that? That was loud.
We look. We look.
There's something in here with us. Maybe it'll get more comfortable with us.
You hear that?
Just so you know, the equipment that we have cannot hurt you.
Josh, you're standing right in front of where that door used to be.
Okay. Whoever's down here, people have said that you've touched them. Are you afraid to touch one of us?
Spider! Lens! Shine it! There's a freaking spider crawling on here. It was on here. Oh my god, that was a big freaking spider. You film. Holy. Watch your things, guys.
Wait.
Oh my god, that was a freaking big spider.
It's not on there anymore, is it?
Oh, it's hanging there. Right there. Right there it is. I told you. Look how big that is. It's still there.
Got it?
We'll put it down on the ground, squish it. Throw it up there.
Okay, here.
I got it.
No, I want to film that. That scared the shit out of me.
Spirit Box Session, 101 Main Street. Back side of the basement. We're going to attempt to communicate with whoever's down here with us. If there's any spirits in this room with us, we've got a device. If you try communicating. My name is Josh. Can you tell me your name? Tell us your real name. Did you hear that? It said Arnie. Arnie, how did you die? Shot. For some reason, this room right here feels creepy. Arnie, are you back here? Arnie, are we getting closer? Can you still hear us? Are you a man? I am a man. What is your name?
Holy shit, it's right by your arm.
Yep.
I'm not kidding, man.
That was wicked.
Did you see that shit?
Right on his left arm.
Are you
Oh,
close?
see it?
Where is it?
It's down under by his feet. It went down towards his foot.
Are you close to me?
I've never seen anything like that.
It said I'm standing here. If you're standing here, prove it and touch one of us. Just let it come closer. Please come closer. Maybe if I move closer to it, let me know if it moves. I'm getting closer. My name's Josh. Can you tell me your name? Are you a ball of light?
Whoa, did you see that?
What?
Holy shit, that was bright. Josh, that was right by your freaking hand, too. That was awesome. Holy, go back.
We didn't mean to scare you. You guys probably scared the shit out of it.
You're gonna freak out when you see this.
Oh,
shit.
dude, that was so
Hey,
badass.
you're gonna shit yourself.
And the crazy thing, it wasn't scary. It was awesome. You know what I mean?
The closest thing I've ever seen to that was from Prospect Place, where that ball of light came up the floor right by my leg. But that was beyond the Prospect Place.
That was freaking
I mean,
awesome.
it's
Do
a
you think
ball
it was?
of light.
Do you think it was trying to manifest itself?
Oh, yeah. Big time. Because that last one I seen, dude, it was humongous.
I mean, it almost felt peaceful.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen anything that where I didn't take off running. I was excited, honestly, because it didn't feel scary.
What's weird is it started over there in the other room. You know, when we was
Yeah.
on the other side, in that little room before we went out to the stairs.
But that's just, I don't know, that was like badass. I mean, yeah, most people would have been scared over that, but for some reason I wasn't. And I don't understand that because I run from everything.
Well, it's weird because it's almost like a peaceful feeling.
Yeah, it wasn't scary. It was, I don't know, it was
Oh,
listening
really?
to you.
It's like
too.
yeah, I mean, it was just strange.
It was like it was trying to communicate, but it lost, its power.
Well, walk back over there to your left.
The crazy thing, there was no windows in here. I mean, there is no windows.
Let's just stand here. Well, where's the ghost box?
Sean's got it.
I'll turn it on.
Are you still here? Can you tell me your name?
This ain't on.
Are you behind Josh right now? Whoa, shit, there was something right there. Oh my God. Are you mad because I'm here and not Josh?
I think it's back. Something just flew past you, Sean.
You're not here to hurt us. I don't get that.
There it is. It's back, Sean.
Is it seriously?
Yeah, it just went across the front of you.
Okay, now I'm scared because whatever
Just keep talking.
Right there.
happened. Did you hit the wall or scratch it? Are you the same person that was here, Josh?
Sean, put your hand out and see if it'll land in your hand.
Can you land in my hand?
I seen a flash right by his hand.
You what?
I seen a flash right there.
Where's it at?
Just went right by your hand.
Can you do what you did to Josh where you lit up really, really bright? Yeah, I'm pretty scared right now.
I've never seen anything like this.
Are you still with me? Whoa, something just touched my neck.
It's back. It just went down by your arm.
Are you serious?
Yeah, by your elbow.
Yeah, it was like it just poked me. Do you not like me talking about you getting shot?
Yep.
I just can't believe there's no windows in there, and the damn thing was listening to us, doing what we asked, until it scratched the wall or whatever the hell it did, because that just scared the out of me. But that does prove there is something in that room, and she don't like going in that room.
She don't like the right side.
Well, she don't like the basement,
Yeah, I
period.
just don't like the basement,
But something that's intelligent to me.
but that's where it started, was on the side that she don't like. And then we moved out here, then we moved over to the burnt side.
But wouldn't you agree that that would be an intelligent spirit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The way it was, you know, going near our hands when we told it to. Now, you guys know once we go upstairs, oh shit, now we're gonna end up with something freaking terrible. One's gonna hate us.
Yeah. Miss Carrie Smith, all we want to do is communicate with you. Can you tell us why you shot Arnie? Was he sexually abusing you? Whoa, 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 whoa. That came from back here. That was right behind back here. Miss Carrie, was that you? Stop. Miss Carrie, can you still see us? Miss Carrie, is this the room you shot Arnie in? Why did you shoot Arnie? Miss Carrie, are you still here? Whoa. Miss Carrie, what was this room used for? What was this used for? Miss Carrie, when we get close to you, can you tell us when to stop?
Across there and said, I don't like this.
We're not here to hurt you. All we want to do is communicate with you. Can you talk with us, please?
Hey. Back here.
What'd you hear?
Like a knock. Or like walking. You hear it over there?
On the gravel?
Yeah.
Miss Carrie, they say that things get moved. Are you the one moving things? That was a woman. Let's walk real quiet and slow. Miss Carrie, we thought that we heard you. Can you try to talk again? You know, because she is moving stuff. There's all kinds of in here to move. You've got all kinds of stuff to move in here. Arnie, are you in this part of the building? Arnie, did you try abusing Miss Carrie? Arnie, were you shot up here? In here. Arnie, were you abusing Miss Carrie? This building doesn't feel as creepy as the other one, does it?
Other than being back there by that
That door?
door. I don't know what it is about that.
Maybe that's the area that she shot him in.
That's kind of weird.
There's a big ass hole.
What's in there?
A ladder?
See it.
There's a ladder straight down. See it?
Shit.
There's a bed. Spring.
A what?
It's like a freaking springs on it or something. Whoa, you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is a hell of a breeze.
You probably just released some demon that's been trapped in the hole.
Oh, I'm serious. It's a breeze.
Yeah, that was a freaking big.
Hey,
Oh, I feel it now.
Yeah, right here. Feel right here.
Just, hold on. Just stay here for a minute.
What the hell did we just release?
You could have just released something.
Quit. There's something going.
Go back to the hole.
You feel that cold breeze?
Yeah.
Who's back here? This is where we got that loud bang.
Huh?
Oh, Jesus.
Where you guys go?
4 minutes left.
We'll head down to the other building.
Dude, that was wicked down.
What other building?
The one we just came from.
Let's go to the front and see if he was killed up in the front of this.
Okay. Miss Carrie, is this the area where you shot Arnie? Miss Carrie, why did you kill Arnie? Let's head over to the other building.
Are we gonna lock this one up when we leave?
Yeah.
Since we just unleashed.
Hey, can you do that?
Uh-uh.
I think it go across.
Did something come out of that hole?
Go left.
Can you come in this room? Or Juana's gonna come back and shit's gonna be flying all over the place. That was weird when he pulled that floorboard up. That breeze, I've never felt a breeze that strong. And we've been over here for almost an hour and I haven't felt a breeze like that.
No, that was strong.
Wonder what the hell's in there.
Where'd it go to?
I don't know.
I couldn't see.
Maybe we need to go get the lantern and rig something up so we can drop the lantern down in there. Could you fit through there, Josh?
I'm not going down in there.
Why?
What was down there?
I don't know. There were springs and it looked like a ladder. Looked like bed springs.
Yeah, if they gut this place, because you know this paneling stuff's not original. So if they gutted this and the drop ceiling, so if they gutted this place, it's hard telling what the hell they would find.